Hey everyone! Welcome to the very first episode of Learn English Easy with me. I'm Mia, coming to you from beautiful Canada, and I'm so happy you're here with us today.
And I'm Henry, all the way from the United States. We're super excited to kick off this channel together. Today's topic is something we all deal with at some point: doctor conversations.
Exactly, Henry. Think about it. Whether you wake up with a nasty cold, twist your ankle playing sports, or just need a regular checkup, talking to a doctor is part of everyday life. But when you're speaking English, especially in a new country or on a trip, it can feel a little scary if you don't know the right words. That's why we're making this episode super practical and fun. By the end, you'll feel confident chatting with doctors, nurses, or receptionists anywhere English is spoken.
Totally agree. Health is everything, right? One wrong word and you might end up with the wrong medicine or nobody understanding how bad you really feel. But don't worry, we're going to break it all down with real-life examples, useful vocabulary, and a few laughs along the way. You'll learn natural expressions that native speakers actually use every day.
Before we dive in, if you're watching for the first time or you're already smiling along with us, please do us a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the notification bell. It really helps the channel grow so we can keep making more easy, fun English lessons just for you. And drop a quick comment below saying hi from your country so we know you're here.
Yes, we read every single comment, promise. Okay, Mia, let's jump right into our first scenario. Imagine you're not feeling well and you need to call the doctor's office to make an appointment. I'll play the patient and you can be the receptionist. Ready?
Ready. Go for it, Henry.
All right, here we go. Ring, ring. Hello, is this Dr. Thompson's office?
Yes, this is the receptionist speaking. How can I help you today?
Hi there, I'm not feeling great and I'd like to make an appointment with the doctor, please.
Sure, no problem. What seems to be the issue?
I've had a really bad headache and sore throat for the last 2 days. Plus, I feel a bit dizzy when I stand up.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Let me check the schedule. Are you a new patient or do you already have a file with us?
I'm new here actually. I just moved to the area.
No worries at all. Could I get your full name and date of birth?
My name is Henry Carter, and my date of birth is March 15th, 1995.
Got it. And what's your phone number?
It's 555-123-4567.
Perfect. The doctor has an opening tomorrow at 10 a.m. Does that work for you?
Yes, that's great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We'll see you tomorrow at 10. Just bring your ID and any insurance information you have. Feel better.
And scene. Whew, that was our first role play. How did I do, Mia?
You nailed it. That was super natural. Now let's break it down for our viewers so they can learn the key phrases. First, when you call, you usually say, "I'd like to make an appointment," or "I need to schedule a visit." Those are polite and clear.
Exactly. And notice how the receptionist asked, "What seems to be the issue?" That's a really common way to say what's wrong without sounding too direct. It feels friendly.
Right. Other useful expressions, I've had symptom for time, like I've had a fever for 3 days, or I feel dizzy when I stand up. Dizzy means your head spins a little, like the room is moving.
Let's practice together. Repeat after me, everyone. I'd like to make an appointment with the doctor. Say it out loud right now.
Good job. Now try this one. I've had a sore throat and a headache for 2 days. See how easy and natural that sounds? No complicated words needed.
Speaking of sore throat, I actually had one last month and sounded like a frog for days. My wife kept laughing every time I tried to order coffee. One hot coffee, please.
Oh no, poor Henry. But that's exactly why these conversations matter. Even when you feel silly, knowing the words helps you get better faster. Okay, next scenario. You arrive at the clinic for your appointment. Let's role play again. I'll be the receptionist this time, and you're the patient checking in.
Perfect. Here we go.
Good morning. Do you have an appointment today?
Yes, I do. It's at 10 a.m. with Dr. Thompson. My name is Henry Carter.
Welcome, Mr. Carter. Can I see your ID and insurance card, please?
Here you go.
Thank you. Please fill out this form while you wait. It asks about your medical history and any allergies.
No problem. Do you have a pen?
Of course. And just so you know, the doctor is running about 10 minutes behind today.
That's okay. I brought a book to read while I wait.
Great attitude. We'll call your name shortly.
And scene. See how smooth that was? Now let's highlight the vocabulary. Medical history means any past illnesses or surgeries you've had. Allergies, like if you're allergic to penicillin or peanuts.
Super important. Always tell the doctor or nurse if you have allergies. You can say, I'm allergic to something. For example, I'm allergic to aspirin.
Another handy phrase, the doctor is running behind. That just means the doctor is a little late. It happens everywhere, even in Canada and the US.
True. In Canada, we say sorry even when it's not our fault. Sorry, the doctor is running behind. Now let's move to the most important part, actually talking to the doctor. This is where you describe how you feel. I'll be the doctor this time. Henry, you're the patient again.
Okay, Dr. Mia, I'm ready to feel better, or at least pretend to.
Hello, Henry. I'm Dr. Thompson. What brings you in today?
Hi, doctor. I've been feeling under the weather. I have a terrible headache, a sore throat, and I've been coughing a lot.
I'm sorry to hear that. How long have you had these symptoms?
It started about 3 days ago. At first, it was just a little cough, but now it's getting worse.
Any fever?
Yes, I checked this morning and it was 38.5 degrees Celsius. That's about 101 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, noted. Any other symptoms? Runny nose, body aches, nausea?
My nose is a bit runny and my whole body feels achy, like I got hit by a truck. No nausea, though.
Got it. Let me listen to your chest. Take a deep breath. And another. Sounds like you've got a viral infection, probably the flu or a bad cold. I'll prescribe some medicine to help with the fever and cough.
Thank you, doctor. How often should I take it?
Take 1 tablet twice a day with food for 5 days, and get plenty of rest and drink lots of fluids. Fluids meaning water and juice, right?
Exactly. And if you don't feel better in a week, come back for a follow-up. Will do. Thanks again.
And scene. Wow, that felt so real. Viewers, did you catch all the useful phrases? What brings you in today is the doctor's polite way of asking, why are you here?
And when the doctor asks, how long have you had these symptoms, you answer with, it started time period ago. Super easy structure.
Let's list some body part vocabulary you can use next time you're sick. Headache, pain in your head; sore throat, your throat hurts when you swallow; cough, that sound; runny nose, when your nose keeps dripping; body aches, everything hurts; fever, high temperature; nausea, feeling like you might throw up.
Throw up means vomit, by the way. And if you feel dizzy, say, I feel lightheaded, or the room is spinning. Doctors love clear descriptions because it helps them diagnose faster.
Now, let's practice a full patient response together. Repeat after me. Doctor, I've had a terrible headache and a sore throat for 3 days. I also have a fever and body aches.
Nice. Say it again, everyone, but this time add how you feel emotionally. I'm really worried because I have an important meeting tomorrow.
Perfect. Adding emotions makes the conversation more natural. Doctors are humans too. They understand when you say, I'm feeling stressed, or this is making me anxious.
Speaking of stress, let me tell you a funny story from my real life. Last year in the US, I had terrible back pain after trying to lift a heavy box like a superhero. I told the doctor, I think I pulled a muscle. He laughed and said, next time, lift with your knees, not your ego. I was so embarrassed, but also relieved.
That's classic Henry. In Canada, I once went to the doctor for a bad cold and tried to be tough. I said, it's just a little sniffle, but my voice was so hoarse, the doctor replied, that's not a sniffle, that's a full-on frog concert. We all need to be honest about how we feel.
Exactly. Honesty is key. Another common situation. What if you need medicine from the pharmacy after the visit? Let's role play that too.
Good idea. I'll be the pharmacist. Henry, you just got your prescription.
Hi, I have a prescription from Dr. Thompson to pick up.
Sure thing. Can I have your name and the prescription slip?
Henry Carter. Here you go.
Okay, this is for cough syrup and painkillers. The cough syrup is 1 teaspoon 3 times a day. The painkillers are 1 tablet every 6 hours as needed. Any questions?
Yes, are there any side effects?
You might feel a little drowsy from the cough syrup, so don't drive. And take the painkillers with food to avoid stomach upset.
Got it. How much does it cost?
With your insurance, it's only $12 today.
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome. Feel better soon.
And that's how easy it is at the pharmacy. Key phrases. Any side effects? How often should I take this? With food means don't take it on an empty stomach.
Now let's talk about emergencies, because sometimes things get serious fast. If you need to go to the emergency room, you can say, I need to see a doctor right away. It's an emergency.
For example, I fell and hurt my ankle badly. It's swelling and I can't walk on it. Or, I'm having chest pain and it's hard to breathe.
Those sentences can literally save time. In both Canada and the US, emergency rooms are busy, so being clear helps the nurses triage you faster. Triage means decide who needs help first.
Let's practice an emergency call. Pretend I'm calling 911, or 999 in some countries, but in the US and Canada, it's 911.
Okay, I'll be the operator.
Hello? I need an ambulance. My friend is having severe stomach pain and can't stop vomiting.
Okay, sir, stay calm. What's your address?
123 Maple Street, apartment 4B.
Help is on the way. Is your friend conscious?
Yes, but he's in a lot of pain.
Stay on the line and keep talking to him.
And scene. See? Short, clear sentences work best when you're stressed.
You did great. Remember, severe means very strong pain. Conscious means awake and aware. These words show up in hospitals everywhere.
We've covered a lot already. Making appointments, checking in, talking to the doctor, picking up medicine, and even emergencies. But let's keep going because practice makes perfect. How about a follow-up visit? You go back after a week to say you're better or still not.
Great idea. I'll be the doctor again.
Hi, doctor. I'm back for my follow-up. The medicine helped a little, but my cough is still hanging around.
Nice to see you again. How are you feeling overall?
Much better with the fever gone, but I still get tired easily, and the cough wakes me up at night.
Let's check your lungs again. Breathe in. Good. It sounds like the infection is clearing, but you might have a lingering cough. I'll give you something for that. Keep resting and drink warm tea with honey. It soothes the throat.
Thank you.
Is there anything else I should do? Yes. Avoid cold drinks and smoky places, and call if anything gets worse.
Will do. I really appreciate your help.
That's what we're here for.
Listeners, notice how the doctor said lingering cough. That means it stays longer than expected. And soothe the throat is a nice way to say it makes your throat feel better.
Now, let's talk about mental health too, because doctor conversations aren't just about physical stuff. You can say, I've been feeling really anxious lately, or I'm having trouble sleeping because of stress.
Absolutely. In both our countries, doctors are trained to help with that. A simple sentence like, I feel overwhelmed, opens the door for real support.
Let's do one more fun role play. This time, you have a minor injury, like a sprained wrist from playing tennis.
Okay, Dr. Mia, my wrist is killing me after I fell during a game.
Ouch! When did this happen?
Yesterday afternoon, it's swollen and it hurts when I move it.
Any numbness or tingling?
A little tingling in my fingers.
Let's take an X-ray to be sure it's not broken. In the meantime, ice it for 20 minutes every few hours and keep it elevated.
Elevated, meaning higher than my heart?
Yes, exactly. And take ibuprofen for the swelling.
Got it. Thanks, Doc.
Haha, doc is a friendly shortcut for doctor, very natural in casual chats.
We've laughed, we've practiced, and we've covered so many real-life situations. To make this stick, let's quickly review the top 10 expressions you learned today.
Number 1. I'd like to make an appointment.
Number 2. What seems to be the issue?
Number 3. I've had a headache for 3 days.
Number 4. I'm allergic to.
Number 5. Any side effects?
Number 6. Take this twice a day with food.
Number 7. I'm feeling under the weather.
Number 8. How long have you had these symptoms?
Number 9. I need to see a doctor right away.
Number 10. I feel much better now, thank you.
Say them out loud with us one more time. It only takes a minute and it really helps your speaking confidence.
Before we wrap up, remember, English for doctor visits isn't about sounding perfect. It's about being clear and honest. Even if your pronunciation isn't 100% yet, doctors appreciate the effort.
And if you ever feel nervous, just slow down and use simple sentences. That's what we did in every role play today.
Exactly. Now, here's your homework. Next time you feel even a tiny bit sick, practice describing your symptoms in English in front of a mirror. Or better yet, message us in the comments with your own doctor story. We might read it in a future episode.
Thank you so much for watching our very first video. If you enjoyed this doctor conversation and learned something new, give it a big thumbs up, share it with a friend who's learning English, and subscribe so you never miss an episode. We have tons more coming. Airport English, restaurant English, job interview English, you name it.
We'll see you in the next video. Stay healthy, keep practicing, and remember, you've got this. Bye for now.
Bye everyone, take care and talk to you soon.